Hey guys, Clumsy here. Welcome back to Clumsy Trucking Friday. Thank you for joining. How are you guys doing? Thank you for being early birds. I think we have Caso as first. Although I'm not really sure. Yeah, probably, huh? Thank you for joining, Caso. Hey Alex. How is Oregon treating you? Scotsman, thank you for joining. Hey Hiro. And L, glad you made it. And there we go. 7 months, yar. Thanks a lot, Jack. Welcome to the stream. Seems like it's been a long time since we last talked, huh? Hey Bobby, thank you for joining. Glad to see you here too. I dropped by Jack's stream a while ago when he was streaming Elite Dangerous. Yeah, you guys. GG man, thank you. Appreciate that. So thank you guys for joining. And Hiro, wow. It's a sub train. Thanks a lot, Hiro. GG man. Appreciate that. That was completely unexpected. Thank you. Choo choo. Man, go and test out your GG badge, your GG emote. With a beer, you destroyed all the state. Caso Trucking, huh? Alright, so for today, we of course will be exploring Oregon. But now, since Oregon is officially released, I can put back mods in, I hope. So the no mods clause, I guess, is only for the early access. But since everybody has access to it now, I am free. And now we should be getting all our favorite mods back. Sound fixes, Kriechbaum sounds, foggy weather, and whatnot. I don't have Grimes' realistic environment or something though, because I'm not sure how it affects Oregon, so let's keep off it for now. And I do have sound fixes, and you don't see my screen, do you? One sec. Hey Rohan, are you first? Arguably. So I did download realistic environment, but I'm not sure if I should enable it. It might come into conflict with some of the textures. You will see. So maybe I don't enable it for now, so we can appreciate the pure Oregon experience, the textures at least. Foggy weather. You have put 22,000 in your company. Hey sports fan, welcome back. Missed by a bit. Just a bit, just a tad. What do you mean sports fan? Which company? So, was I going to show something? Of course I forgot. The Clumsy VTC is back, the paint jobs we should be seeing again. The Google Maps navigation, I'm not really sure if it's working, but we will observe, alright, and we'll disable it if it's buggy. There was a problem with the sound fixes mod though, but now it's been fixed. It was fixed right after Jack started streaming, so when Jack streamed this, he got crashes. Hopefully with us, it's no longer the case. Looks much better. Yeah, I think they changed the textures really. Improved it a lot. Your own virtual trucking too. Ah, nice, nice. The giveaway guys are here. Yes. So that is one of the announcements. We will be having a giveaway later today. When? I'm not sure. But stick around and maybe you'll get lucky. If you don't have Oregon yet, you have a chance to win, and I purposely did not announce it in the title or anything because I don't want people joining in just because of the giveaway. So if you're here, then great, you'll have a chance. Everyone will have equal chance. And if Rohan wins, it's rigged. Yeah, Rohan has a knack for winning these giveaways, so we'll see. And in line with what Rob was saying, apparently the Freightliner brand started in Portland. Was that it? I think that's what I understood. So it only makes it fitting to go with the Freightliner here. Also, I bought the new paint job that they released, the Stripes paint job. This is one of those. The back, pretty plain looking but pretty nice. Kind of very nice color combinations. Where is Jay when we need him? Oh, right. Yeah, we'll wait for him. You were using sound fixes and it was fine, no crashes. The fix came in at around 5 a.m. today, so 5 p.m. your time. If you started trucking after that, then you should be safe. Jack, I think, started before, so maybe he encountered the crashes. Mods are not allowed. And there's a lucky coincidence there. So I was planning to buy a copy of Oregon to support SCS. But then I got an email from Pavel, a different Pavel, the marketing person from SCS. He gave me another key. And I asked him, okay, is this intentional that you gave me another key? And since I already have one, can I use it for a giveaway? And his reply was like, sir, yes, sir. And so I was able to save a couple of bucks. So instead, I bought the paint job. The truck looks beautiful, but you have a Detroit. You would be disappointed. Freightliner HQ is based in Portland. Perfect, okay. Just after he crashed twice. So is everybody at SCS named Pavel? I guess it's a pretty famous Czech name. Anyway, I'll let you guys decide if you like the engine sound or not. And I'll let you guess what it is, alright? Here we go. Good morning, Hachigyoza Senpai. Glad you could join again. Welcome back. So, any guesses? What engine this is from? No Detroit diesel. Yeah, not a Detroit diesel. I was thinking about that, Scotsman. But in the end, I think buying the paint job, bye Mrs. Clumsy. Buying the paint job was enough for me. That is support enough for SCS. It's not the cat. Yes. No, it's not the cat. It is a Cummins, I think. It is the latest engine from Kriechbaum. Was it the M11? Yeah, the recent one, exactly. That one. Let's drop by a mechanic and have a look at what that is exactly. We are in the border of Astoria because I wanted to try something. I wanted to take a view. There is no mechanic in Astoria, interestingly enough. M11, there we go, M11. Exactly. So, let's drive to Astoria and let's see what kind of jobs are available. Alright, no problem, Kaso. Lurk away. Kind of like that sound. Although I'm not sure how I'll get back to that other side. So I was flying around Astoria a while ago. And I was looking for a place where we could start, and I found this little Easter egg kind of thing here, like a teaser. I think it's headed straight to Washington if you go straight that way, but if you see, it's like a lot of holes on the terrain. There's no resting place in Astoria either. Ah, off map, yes, exactly. Jumped over the border, exactly. That's why you see a lot of holes in the terrain. I like the sound when it shifts, the shifting gears. the tuk-tuk like knocking sound. Man, I missed this truck. Really missed this truck. Even Canada DLC. We are getting there, bit by bit. So it is not impossible that we might encounter an invisible wall somewhere. We will see. Didn't even check. When SCS is involved, no need to look at the price. You know you won't be cheated. What is this? Oh, interesting kind of road. Engine sound is gold, definitely. And it fits this truck very well. I remember I tried fitting this M11 into the Mac Anthem. Wasn't so fitting. Wasn't so good. I mean, the sound was good, but it didn't fit the truck. It was too raw. Everyone brace for impact. Lots of holes in the road, literally. Yes, Alex knows it. Alex knows it. There you go. That's the one. Is it? I think it is. Why is it cut off? Are my dreams going to get shot? Oh no, it's that one. It's that one. Yeah. Do not spoil my map. So I told myself I will drive through this bridge by hook or by crook. It looks like we're doing it by crook. Engine brake hype. Man, I love that rumble. Lots of things going on in there. So this kind of sound, is this a 2-stroke or a 4-stroke? Or is that even a... does that question even make sense? Man, Kriechbaum has really outdone himself here. Bridge hype, there we go. Sounds like your truck hitting a wall. Entering Washington. Entering Washington. Oh, that's Washington already. Nice. 4-stroke. Sounds very good for a 4-stroke. Huh? Yeah, we get a bit of a teaser. We feature Oregon, and then the first screenshot we take is entering Washington. Why not? Well, since we're facing the other way, we're coming from Washington, entering Oregon, if you think about it. So, kind of makes sense as well. Washington DLC teaser. Yeah, exactly. Let me keep my keyboard here so we can take more photos. Man. Yeah, I could just not resist this amazing looking bridge. Is this the same bridge where you took that screenshot, Alex? So you were over there? Or was it a completely different one? I have it already. I wish. I wish. Now the thing is, how do we take a photo inside the bridge? That might be problematic. Same bridge with the foggy weather sunset. Oh man, that sounds beautiful. Let's take a photo here. Which one falls off? I think we're good so far. We haven't fallen off anywhere. So no invisible walls in this one. I think you can actually... I have not encountered any barriers from there. Let's see where the barrier is here. Man, I love that bend there. That curve that just goes over the main road of the city or the town. Is Astoria a city or town? And my voice is acting up. I've been doing a lot of recording offline for next week when I'm out. And my voice is starting to get a little bit fatigued. It's like the start of Taxi Series Bridge. Wait, I'm trying to get the reference. Man, that looks so good. Shoo. This engine also works in the Mac R. Oh yes, that's true, that's true. That's a bit close, isn't it? Cutting it a bit close in there. I'm too young. I think so. George Washington Bridge. Astoria. Ah, that's the one. Well, we have to take a photo of that one. Exactly. Let's try that same angle. Let's try that same angle. Let me just take one more here and then let's try that. My goodness, look at how beautiful that is. And with foggy weather lighting and skies. Ah, perfect. Okay, so the the image that Scotsman shared had the angle at around that point, past the barge or the tugboat. Still no foggy weather for you. Yeah, looks like Kirill is really busy working on stuff. Has a lot cooking. So the shot was something like this, right? It was something like that. Goodness. They're pretty much like that one. Okay, train tracks. Yeah, we actually went over them last stream. We tried going through the train tracks, but there was an invisible wall somewhere. Coming from Mr. Information, this is the Astoria Megler Bridge, built in 1966. It is 4 miles long and has 171 piers to hold it up. By pier, you mean like pillars? Is that how you call it? If you don't break the bridge. I hope so too. Man, that looks so good from this angle. Ah, so normally you wouldn't be able to go through here because there's a barrier on that intersection. But you can always teleport, or if you have subtle icons, then you wouldn't need to teleport in the first place. You can go through. Thank you for teaching me that trick, guys. Yeah, this one is just gold. Let me take another photo. Really sorry. By the way, how is your latency, guys? I changed the setting. We were using low latency before, now it's normal latency. On my end, I actually didn't get any bad effect. Like before, I had like 7 or 6 seconds, now it's the same when I checked the video. Seems real. Oh, look at that! Clumsy trucking. Wonder who that is. Who is our guy who loves the W900? Maybe that's Alex right there. Hey guys, Clumsy here. I think that's my Twitch announcement video music playing right now. Another picture of the bridge. 11.52. How was it last time? Oh man, that looks so good. It looks even better. And that's like a Rohan shot right there. Thank you for sharing. Mac. The Mac is amazing, but I think this is Freightliner country right here. Last time was 22. Wow. Okay. So normal is even better. Yeah, maybe low latency is still a bit buggy. It's not for everybody. So let's see. Welcome to Oregon. And let's see if we can go through here. Supposedly so. Yes, thank you, Kirill. Why doesn't someone create a skin with a broken truck? That would be very fitting, huh? Alright, let's check for cargo, guys. Let's check for cargo. Let's go for route length. Goose Bay, So we went through there already. The goal for this stream is to go somewhere in the east, either northeast or southeast, whichever works. How about that one? Yes, how about that one? I can work with that. I've been told over at YouTube that this is pronounced as the dolls. Did I get it right? 6.7 seconds, no worse. Perfect. Alright, let's keep it this way. And I think it is more stable anyway. Great. Latency for you is 8.08 seconds. So I think only Jay was getting the advantage of the low latency. He had like 2-second latency last, 2 days ago when I still had the setting. Oh, wait a minute. Portland. So, any preferences where you want to go? Just like an Oregonian. I was pronouncing it as the Dalles on the first episode of the Season 3 series in ATS. You laugh a lot when AI gets weird and the trailer will crash into something, right? Caso trucking. I can imagine. Let's get that. Going to Pendleton. And let's pass by each of the cities. From FedEx to Walmart. Also, I enabled the 3D company logos from P16. So it should still replace all the existing companies, but we'll see if there are like new models that have not been edited yet. Like this one. This one is a new company from Oregon, so that one is untouched. Along the coast. You mean here in the west? But we were there last stream. Along the Columbia River. Where's the Columbia River? Here up north? Hey Kelly, welcome back. How are you doing? Play any Transport Fever recently? Let's take that. You guys let me know if you prefer something else. North Border. Okay, great. North Border. Let's try that then. There we go. Astoria Port. Yes, that's where we're going. There is a new AI, I think. From what I've seen, there's this new like how do you say? There's this new truck which looks new and has different kinds of cargo. Sometimes it has like I can't really describe it. I'll just point it out when you see it. So this is supposedly FedEx now. I don't see any FedEx signs. Transport Fever and 2 Point Hospital. Great combo. I haven't played either in quite a bit. Maybe when I get back from Switzerland, I'll have a renewed vigor for Transport Fever. I might get inspired with the trains again. I want to learn more about trains so I can like them better. Maybe I need to take a page or two out of from Scotsman's book. A lot of the guys on Squirrel's channel commented saying everything that SCS has made in Oregon is 100% accurate. That is amazing to hear. That is amazing. So their research is on point. Beautiful. The city on the other side of the bridge is the town of Megler. Ah, so that's what NL was saying. The bridge was Astoria Megler. Rightfully so, because it connects the two cities. Or towns. Heard that on Fabignano's stream too. Nice. And now you hear it too. Because of you guys. So thank you for sharing the info. Oh, I should be stopping on... Oh yeah, there is no mechanic, I just remembered. Maybe we can stop by Portland to check the mechanic. Is that okay? That might be accepted barely. We'll see. I think that can work. There we go. How is Mrs. Clumsy? She is doing great. She is super excited for the flight. Our flight is later this evening. We are almost finished packing and just finishing up work. Lots of last minute work popping up. Thank you for asking. It's awful, disgusting, and you don't like it. It's hateful. Like this truck. Like this truck is how absolutely hateful. Super ugly. Look at that ugliness. I hate it. Your body clock will be messed up. Yes, definitely. I hope jet lag is not too severe. Well, the difference is only 6 hours, so it's not that extreme. But yeah, I think there will be some jet lag still. Thanks a lot, Rohan. Will the other old DLC be reworked in ATS? You mean will they be improved? I think so. Because they are improving the base map. I guess they it stands to reason they should also improve the DLC areas, like New Mexico. Definitely, Kelly. I'll be sharing it on Instagram, so stay tuned there. I hope I can post a lot. I'm hoping to buy a SIM card when I get there, so it's easier to post stuff. And also, I bought Mrs. Clumsy because it's her birthday. That's why we're going. I bought her this DJI Osmo Mobile. If you guys are familiar with that, it's a like a gimbal, so that you can. It's like a monopod for your phone, but it's a gimbal with lots of fancy features. So it makes your phone footage look very pro-looking, and maybe I can borrow it. And maybe record some footage and post it on Instagram. You will see. Columbia River Maritime Museum. So let's stop by Portland. I marked it in the map. We'll see how it looks. Man, I love that jake brake. That gurgling sound. I am coming back on the 16th. So not too long, just more than a week. Because there is no budget left to stay longer in Switzerland. My goodness, it is super expensive in there. You were looking at the costs. It was so expensive. It's even more expensive than in Singapore. I could not believe my eyes when I saw the prices. Hey Nico, thank you for 2 months, man. Appreciate that, and welcome to the stream. Glad you made it. Thank you for joining just to subscribe. GG. GG. Shall you stay with promos 1.31 or update into 1.32? It depends on what your preferences are. If you like the sights, the map more, this is where Alex took the shot. Beautiful angle. If you like the sights, then stick with Pro Mods. If you like trailer ownership, then go to 1.32. I like both, of course, but I'm more hyped about the new features, so I upgraded to 1.32. And we were able to check out the new areas in 1.31 anyway, so I'm pretty happy getting both. Not only next week, I think as early as now. Alex will be back in the US because he was ignoring it for quite some time last week because of all the things happening in ETS2. For sure. 1.32 for you. Yeah, same with me. As beautiful as Pro Mods is, I think I can stick with the default map for a few more weeks, and then I will lose my mind. I will miss Pro Mod so much. But it's the right balance, you know. It's like switching between pro mods, normal, new features and whatnot. You know, give it some time. Give yourself some time to miss it. Did that truck just pop out of nowhere? Yes, it does. They do pop out of nowhere. That seems to be like a spawn point. Plus Pro Mods 2.3 has a few invisible walls here and there. Ah, there are some kinks, yes. But very minor. You've already lost your mind. So I would say let's do this trip. Let's finish this job. That boat. Very nice. I guess they have a like a memorial boat there. Not really memorial, but a statue boat? No. How do you call that better? Because it's a ferry. It's a port town. Man, my terminologies are super ugly today. And we have the humongous isle over here. Still doesn't make sense to me. Have a nice trip. It's your stream next week. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, sorry about that. But yes, I'll be back week after next. And in the meantime, I have been able to record daily videos for you guys. But it's mainly going to be ATS and space trucking. Almost alternating. So unfortunately, no Transport Fever, no Fern Bus, no nothing except ATS and Elite Dangerous. Nice. You lost your mind when you upgraded to 1.32 beta. ATS, you break the trailer because you forget the trailer ownership. Yeah. Are you skiing in Switzerland? No. A definite no. We will try hiking but not skiing. It is too much for my hand and eye coordination. Commemorative boat. Yeah, that's probably it. Probably the right term. Also guys, let me know if it's too noisy, right? The engine does seem a bit loud. You can tone it down if you cannot hear me anymore. Just like Volkswagen. You can't stand now looking at Tesla stuff. There was some news about Tesla. Seems like a couple of its executives are slowly leaving the company. That might be a bad sign. You pay 20 euros for 100 kilometers. Is that in the toll booth? Rip. And I missed this truck. This is the truck that Jay uses, right? In his streams. Very sturdy. Very Harven. Jesus, this truck. He used it earlier. Great minds think alike. Yes. A35 Bergamo. Brescia? Milano. 36 kilometers. Oh my goodness. The lag is real because the details are real as well. Portland, we are here. There's one more nice looking bridge right there. Used it earlier and then it crashed. Is that why you switched to Elite? Red almost right. Okay, I'm happy with that. Close enough. Jack was beatboxing some air hoses and hisses a while ago from the FLB. He was missing it so much because he had to remove sound fixes. That hiss in particular. Man, but this looks good, doesn't it? I got this paint job with this simple looking stripes. But what I like about it is it has a customizable color. So if you want this paint job, you can check the mods list, the ! mods. There's a link there to the Steam Workshop. I think it's done by Clumsy, I think his name is. He has a lot of skins for the FLB. I guess for other trucks too. Very nice work. Casifix maybe. Elon Musk was charged by the SEC for fraud rip. Is that a recent case? Yes, now it's fixed. I'm not exactly sure where the error is happening. Clunky trucking. The dolls. Oh my goodness, yes. Oh yes, okay. I was recording one of the episodes. I passed through here, but I was coming from there. And this time, and I saw this bridge, and I said, I have to drive over it. And this time we are. Oh my goodness, just look at that. It's not perfect, but we like this DLC. Oh, very much so. Yes. It's one of those. We'll have a look at the others later. Yeah, it is quite different. There are some more exotic ones as well. Oh, it's one of those, what do you call this kind of bridge? The one with the one direction at the top, one direction at the bottom. I guess we are going off at Kirby Avenue. My goodness, look at that, guys. How the heck do we take a photo here? Maybe when we go outside? Galamim is fixing the new Freightliner Cascadia. Nice. Oh crap. Oh crap. My bad. Bidirectional. Very interesting. They have one in San Francisco as well, right? Here in game. I remember that bridge. Very nice. Oh, suddenly super quiet. Seattle. Another Washington DLC teaser. Look at that. Look at the layers on this one. Man, I think we have a thumbnail right here. That is just a work of art, that is. Goodness. Oh, how do we take a decent photo of this one? You can hear. What? It's back to the... What was that? The Mac R, I think it was, right? The two-stroke engine from the Mac R. Look at that! Oh my goodness. Now that is an interchange. Now that is an interchange. I am very much so Haking Slayer. Yes, it is so amazing. Very well done. Sorry, we'll take one more photo because I just cannot have enough of it. Let's try to put in the skyline of Portland. From there in the distance. How do we include it? Maybe that way would work. Something like that. Anthem? Keep hearing Anthem. Noisy truck. Definitely. Noisy truck. Maybe we need to lower the volume a bit. Let's try that. Let's try 1. If it's too silent, let's go with 1.5. But let's use this as the starting point. How about that one? Is it a bit too quiet? Waiting for foggy weather and Oregon. Yeah. You know, SCS did a good job when there is too much detail to get in the pic. That is very true. Yeah, when you have to choose your angles, you can't just fit everything in. Foggy weather. Tomorrow 3 episodes. Good luck and enjoy. So how is the audio, guys? A bit too soft? In the last stream where we were exploring, we were mostly seeing forests and naturey stuff. This time it's very urban, very industrial. And I like the difference in the landscape. Jake break is epic. Not too loud as to be annoying. Okay, let's keep it for now. Let me guys know if you prefer a different volume, alright? Very landscaped. Yes. And later on, as we get to the eastern side of Oregon, the landscape will change yet again, because right now we're still seeing trees. Shipyard Way is this way. Too soft for a macho engine. Ah, that'd be a good point. We can up it up. We can up it to 1.5. Maybe that will be a good compromise. Let's try it. Let's try it. Okay. About that one. The variety of terrain. Yeah, exactly. That's the one. It's like an all-in-one package. If you don't like the forest, there we go. You can go to the east. If you don't like the desert, you can stay in the west. If you like more urban stuff, stay near Portland. And all those kinds of combinations. I think I like. Nice. East side is more forested. Well, so far west side looks more foresty. And there is a more technical term for that, but I'm too much of a layman to remember that term. No other comment necessary. Just stop the game and go to photo mode. I don't think it does, Alex. I don't think it does. Oh, look at that! Look what we have here. Nice. No loco though. Lots of cars. But lots of cars. Lots of containers. Goodness, maybe that for a screenshot would work. For a thumbnail. Phew. I'm going to have real trouble picking the thumbnail for later. Can someone ban Alex? Let's keep it between us. Because if that goes out, G volume will be set to max for quite a while. If you get what I mean. Yeah. no. If you want to know what the green light on the side of the trailer is, it's a status light. Yes. Yes, I really like that. It's one of my favorite features in this trailer. I just wish that they would implement that already. Because right now it doesn't really work. It's always green. But supposedly, when you're not carrying goods that need to be chilled, it should be off, right? Oh, wait a minute. I think it works now. Is it just me or does it really work? It's not lit up right now. Oh, maybe it does work. Maybe it just doesn't work with the Utility 3000R trailers, but it does in the default SCS trailers. I for sure will not. It's yeah, let's keep that in the stream. What happens on stream stays on stream. Welcome back, Sportsfan. You drive trucks in real life. Nice. What kind of truck do you drive again? You want to get back to trucking? Yeah, probably so. So let's have a look at the paint jobs. Oh, nice. Actually, let me see if the other units are the same. Maybe it's just a, because I changed the air conditioning unit, or how do you call it, the freezer. I think it was this one before, which had the green light, and I was using this one now, which I think is part of the default. So maybe the default works. I'm not really sure, but I hope so. Anyway, paint job wise, you can see those zigzag icons. That is part of the, what do you call it officially? DLC stripes paint job. It comes for both the truck and trailer, but if you have a truck that's not SCS default, then you probably will not have it. Like the FLB doesn't have it by default. So lots of different colors here and patterns. I like also that they are all customizable in terms of the color. I can change every single color here, even the stars. That one is pretty neat as well, and you can also change the colors there. And it's pretty cheap, like only $1 or something. It's practically free. There's this one too. Although I heard it's not very realistic to have in the US, because usually in the US you would have the company names. But still, it's like a very good, like, generic layout. Company neutral layout. $150. Trailer mod, the utility, yeah, what Alex said. Utility 3000R and 4000R by Freightliner and Lucasi, was it? I hope I got that right. There's also this one. Even this one is changeable. Like you can like make this like yellow, make that red. Can come up with different kinds of funky combinations here. Change the base and it's completely different looking now. Love it. Nothing fancy, but adds to the entire theme. I like it. Default one, light turns on, depends on the freight load. Ah, nice. So it works here in game. That's great to hear. Okay, so let's keep that then. Let's get a chilled cargo later in the next job, and let's see how, if that really lights up. But that's good to hear. I like that detail. So this is the engine, the Cummins M11. I'm getting the bigger one. I think there are only two variants, M11 Plus, something like that. Okay, we good? Let us proceed. Actually, let me just change this a bit. This is a bit too feminine shade. This one. Maybe let's make it like that. Yeah. Just a minor change. Yeah, Stripes DLC had so many cool options. Very nice. And if you pick an SCS truck, it also comes with a pretty matching color for them. So it looks even better. G-Set Macho. $150. So the DLC, Oregon DLC costs $12. And then if you get the bundle, you get the paint job for $150. That's a steal. Best bargain you can get. Can you go before him? Ow, he didn't stop at all for me. What the heck, bro? Wow, that guy. So that's only for labor. Just for the guys to come paint your truck. Make sure it had ice block on the freight. Yes, we'll try to remember that. Let's try it later, if it works. My goodness, that just looks so good. Can we pass by on the right? Also, Google Maps GPS seems like it's working. Although the steering, not really the steering, but the rotation of the map is gone. I'm not sure if I have a setting that disables that. Anyway, Portland. The dolls. Do we want something in the dolls? I think we can just pass over it. Somewhere here on 84 East, there is a nice bit of road that I think Scotsman will like. I hope we get lucky. And what is that? There's a floating booger out there. Maybe someone was cleaning their nose when they were mapping this out. Left it behind. Okay, cool. Let's go with that. Looks like we are passing by a wait station as well. Let's get to it. UFO. Yeah, probably. You don't like it? Yeah. It's not for everybody. Okay, this one is going specifically to the dock, so that doesn't really work. Shipyard, so we really have to go left. I guess those are Oregon specific police cars, right? At least in terms of the paint job. UDS. That's a very close logo. Just remove the tail from the P. A Washington, Idaho combo for next DLC. Yeah. It'll be amazing, wouldn't it? Yes. SCS likes to put in these Easter eggs and teasers and misleading information from time to time. Oh, by the way, did you guys see the post in TruckSim channel in Discord? By the way, for anyone who's not joined in Discord yet, feel free to join. Exclamation point Discord gets you there. Who was it who posted? There was someone who posted a forum thread post from Carthu, one of the SCS guys, confirming that the Volvo VNL is coming out. I think in a few weeks' time. There's even a screenshot with it, with an actual paint job on, and the configuration screen. They're yelling at us and making surprises. Yeah. So I'm really hoping for that. I hope they include I hope they have the modern dashboard. The one like in Galimemes and Frank Peru's dashboard. I would guess they would because they only released the latest versions, but I don't know. Who can tell? I'm not really sure. That's my question as well. I'm hoping it is the case, Hachigyoza. Didn't look completed. Some touch-ups required. Maybe some finishing touches, that's true. Is it worthy? If it's SCS, I don't have doubts. They will for sure make it a very nice model. But regarding the customization, you know, the accessories, we will not know. But I'm not really bothered with that because if they don't put accessories, some modders will for sure. The main problem has always been the base model because it really takes a huge amount of skill to make that correctly optimized and still good looking. Looked like Aradet's Volvo. Ah, it might be the old one then, because they have that for quite a while already, and maybe they want to release it finally. Going back to the magnificent interchange, but now going through a different part in it. Comes out in a week or two. Maybe it is just in time when I get back from Switzerland. Maybe we can buy our truck in the Season 3 series. Buy that as our first truck. Yes, same with me. If it's a VNL, even if it's old, even if it's new, as long as it's by SCS, I'll drive it. It's a beautiful location. Definitely yes. Everything is just so scenic. And now it's very urban, isn't it? Highways, interstates and everything. But it still keeps its sceneries. My goodness, we are passing by one other really bridge chasm here. What is that? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Close. That was too close for comfort. Let's take a photo when we get here. Yes. It works, Alex. It works. Didn't know there was that command. Oh yeah. That definitely works for me too. And this is the same problem that Alex was mentioning. How the heck do you take a photo when everything looks good? Remove the blur. Maybe take it from the windiest parts. Have to prioritize. VNL will be in your hands. Take good care of it. Don't do Caso trucking on it, right? Would be a shame. And I'll try not to do clumsy trucking either. Oh, just everything is looking so good. I cannot choose. My brain is getting overloaded with beautiful sights here. That works. There's that arena in the background. It has the SCS logo on it. Oh, really? Where? Arena. Oh, that one. Ah, yes. I wonder what it is in real life. They have the same in Portland. Yeah, we saw it in the first episode in Season 3. They have that train. Apparently, that's a train. It looks like a tram, but it's a train. And there is you guys told me the real name, but SCS put in like an SCS logo in it. Very nice. Stern wheel boat. Is it that one? Oh, the one with the rotating thing at the back. Very nice. Does New York even have more? The Modus Arena. Ah. Close enough. Close enough. Nice. Moda Arena. Okay. Are you sure that's not the best arena? Too bad Jay isn't here. Go. And off we go. Mumbai Arena. Why not? Mumbai Arena in Portland. How confusing can you get? Speaking of confusing, I remember this instance. We were in Male, in Maldives. And we were on our way to the island, but we passed by, so on our way from the airport to the seaport or something, we passed by like a huge development, and it was like called, I can't remember, Shanghai something, but it was a place in China, because apparently the company who is doing the building is Chinese, I think. And they are naming the place like one of the places in China. So pretty soon you might have something like Shanghai in Maldives. I'm not so sure what to feel about that, but okay. I mean, they are the makers, they get to name it. Milano Arena doesn't exist. Ooh, lights. Time for some rain. Vancouver. So where is Vancouver in... oh, there you go. 205 north. Let's have a look at the map. That goes there, huh? So if you go through here, that passes by, that crosses to Washington, and I guess Vancouver is over here already? Is that correct assumption? Over there? Somewhere over here? Circle's getting bigger. Just into Washington from Portland. I'm loving these signs as well. Seems legit. Nat Vander would be proud. Just across the state line. Ah, I see. Ah, there is a Vancouver, Washington. My goodness, I'm so confused now. Okay, so that Vancouver was actually Vancouver, Washington. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I blame Vancouver. Goodness, this is so confusing. And over here, we have Ontario. Isn't there an Ontario in Canada as well? Why can we not think of new names for places? Yeah, cutting it close. It's like a suburb. Ah, get out of my way. Exactly. No grey mother exposed. I was a hair away from going grey mother. There is Ontario, California too. Why, oh why? In a way, it kind of reminds me of Singapore. Singapore is very creative when it comes to naming places. Like if you are in a place called, let's say, what's an easy place to say? Let's say orchard, for example. This is just an example, so maybe it doesn't exist in real life. Orchard. The area is Orchard. And they would have Orchard Street 1, Orchard Street 2, Orchard Street 3. And then they would have Orchard Avenue 1, Orchard Avenue 2. And all of those are different streets, just different numbers at the end. And some are streets, some are avenues, but everything is Orchard. And so it's absolutely useless to say go to Orchard Street, because it would be so confusing. And I never got used to that. Like, having the same name for everything except the last part is so confusing to me. I would have preferred if they just went with, could have just gone with like 52nd Street, 25th Street. That would make more sense to my brain. Not confusing at all. It's in Atlanta, it's like that. Peachtree Street. And also the name of the malls here. The name of the malls here are also very creative. If you are in a place called Tampines, you would have a Tampines Mall. If you are in Changi, you would have like a Changi Mall. Those are like the templates. There are some exceptions, but in general, they have that naming convention. I don't know, maybe it helps with the brand recall. There's a zillion of them. Interesting. Hopefully there will be a London in ATS too. There's one in Ohio. Oh, is there? Nice. Is it a state or a city called New England? In which part of the US is that in? Been there IRL, was looking for the London Bridge. Maybe there would be a bridge in London, but not a London Bridge. It's a region. Which state is that in? New England. But does it have Blackwall Tunnel? Yeah. US can get pretty confusing for a non-US person. Just like the language itself. Like, if you were exposed as a child to the English language, it's not that hard. It's really easy to learn languages when you're a kid. But if you only start learning English when you're an adult, it's so difficult. I can definitely imagine. So many rules, so many exceptions. New England is a region. Good to know. White Wall Tunnel. Why not? Alright, Kaso, no problem. Thank you for staying with us. I know it's very late for you. Thank you for managing it, and Kaso Trucking. Stay safe. Have a good night. Have a great weekend. Catch you week after next. Or catch you on Discord. How the heck did that get auto-modded? There's not even a term like that. In what he said. I have no clue either. I think it's just Twitch showing some love. I think you're the flavor of the month, Jack. Automod strikes again. Automod does get it right from time to time. Sometimes you have trolls coming in saying not so good things, and Automod's able to capture those most of the time. Yeah, I think it knows what Jack is really thinking. Exactly. It knows the meaning behind the words. Not the best weather for sightseeing, but I'll take it. Definitely did. Thank you for staying with us, Kaso. It's been a treat. Catch you next time, man. It simply is because you're not flavor of the month, Flying Scotsman. You guys told me how to pronounce this. Yakima. I think something like that. Yakima. Interesting design on that bridge. At least time passes. Exit numbers on the sign. Oh, I didn't notice. Yeah, Scotsman, the exit number expert. Do you know if they're accurate? I hope they are. So the only thing we're missing are mile markers. Not yet. Haven't driven at night yet. That's a good point. I think I have. Just a little. Just a little. With the vanilla. Have you spotted anything funky? Made the signs reflective. Ooh. Let's observe it. Let's wait for night. This is very nice. Maybe we should turn off the rain though. Let's leave it for this job. Let's turn it off for the next one in case it doesn't run out on its own. Alright, Casa, have a good one. Stay safe. Clumsy trucking. Exactly like so. Lots of wind turbines on that side. And did you guys notice we crossed over to a completely different landscape now? Where have all the trees gone? Just like that. This is our route from the first episode. Oh, there we go. There's one of the trains. Nice. Has a lack of animals. Should there be plenty? Yeah. Busy. Seeing trailers everywhere. What the heck is this guy doing? Swerving at the last minute and then stopping abruptly. Trains, hello. Drink, drink. That's a very nice drink sign. What does it say? 9? There we have it. Kennewick, 2 miles. Drog. Very piratey. I'm looking for that train. Have we passed it already? The one where you drive next to it. I think we have. Man, that sucks. Didn't get to see it. Actually, I don't. I attribute it to a pirate. But I don't know what it actually is. Oh, it's watered down rum. I see. I see. It's a way for pirates to save up on booze, I guess. Conserve booze. Bob's brother. Like frog, what with the G? How observant. That's true though. So you're 2 months away from trading in your S9 for the OnePlus 6T to lower your payments. Ah, nice. Is that a nice phone as well? Will you be really like downgrading or just the cost but not really the features? True rations. So that's what it is. I'm trying to imagine how that tastes and I don't like. Actually, I'm thinking I don't like rum on its own. I think I only drink rum when it's with Coke. That one I like. Although I liked it a few years back, now maybe not so much anymore. Maybe it would be too sweet for me. Hashtag signs of aging. From the leaks you have seen, it's not bad. Cool. Yeah, OnePlus has been coming out with a few nice phones. I have a friend who has one. Can't remember which model it is, but I think he was pretty happy with it. Officers have full rum but true. Grog. Officers have full rum, but crew? Ah, okay, I get you. The benefits of rank. I don't think so, Scotsman. I haven't seen any updated trucks from GTM team. Although to be honest, I'm not sure if they even not work. Because some trucks do work without needing any update. First time released to the US market. Ah, I see. Okay. Cool. I'm not even sure which country it originates from. Oh yeah, interior lights work. It's a bit too bright though. Pendleton, we are here. Good thing we took all those photos already, because this rain doesn't seem like it's letting up anytime soon. T8, oh that's true, T800 I think it is. Is there a T600? Well, this road is pretty empty. Is the hour turn yet? Yes, it is. Chinese company. I see. Homegrown, huh? Hey, SJ, HE. I recognize it now. Which truck are you in? Clumsy trucking, man. Enjoy. I love the paint jobs, by the way. I think it especially fits well on the Volvo F88. The CG paint job you did is looking really good. Oh, I just remembered. You guys see the distance all throughout, right? So you guys have a better idea how close we are. How close we were a while ago. Cannot connect to Discord. What's happening? What's it saying? Maybe you need to enable some settings in your account, because I think the server has a few safety checks, like you have to link your mobile number or something so that Discord is sure that you're a real person and things like that. Your VW Touareg back from London. Oh, you're really driving in real life. Nice. I was thinking you were trucking. Okay. Keep safe, man. And this time it's the real London, I guess, huh? Not the London in the US. That's a bit too here. I might be able to adjust it still. Exactly. These model numbers I can never remember. But the T800 sounds about right. There we go. Kenworth went T crazy. What is the difference between W and T series? Is there a distinct difference? Maybe they're used for different things. That thunder. There is a T600 and a T660. Goodness. So let's try and take a chilled load. Oh no, okay. I thought the game crashed. Giveaway. Oh, we have to sleep first. Okay, let's sleep first. Yeah, okay. Let us... Oh, come on, give me a rest area. That one. That one also has a lot. Let's go there. W is the older conventional truck. Ah. Is it time yet? There you go. Okay, yes, let's do the giveaway. One sec, let me set it up. Oh, that's a drink. Let us do that. How do we do it? Okay. That's grog. That's grog right there. So guys, ready for giveaway? For those who don't have a copy yet, here's your chance to get a copy of the Oregon DLC. You simply have to follow this direction. One sec, let me try to remember how it works. Keyword, there you go. All right. So let us do this. I'm claiming hacks if Rohan wins. Alright, so let's do it. You simply type !Oregon and you should be included in the draw. And I'll have a look how many users there are so I can show you how big your chances of winning. !Oregon. Everybody has a fair chance of winning. No extra chance for anybody. Try small o. Active user. No, keyword. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, I think that works. One sec, guys. I had something. Okay, let me enable everything. Let me reset that. Good. So far we have 10 in here. Yes, lurkers are welcome to join the giveaway. Please include mods. Yes, you are in the list. I'm seeing subscribers, regulars, and mods in the list. We have 10 people currently. Exclamation point Oregon, so you can join the giveaway. We will draw it in a bit. Just go to the garage, sleep, and then we will draw it. Man, look at the lighting here. The lighting on this thing looks so beautiful. The reflections are so realistic in this view. Why did that get auto-modded? I think you are. I'll double check. So I'll I guess I can say the names for everyone who joined, and I can give you a chance to join if I didn't say your name. So everyone has a fair chance of winning. So Nightbot says there are 10 users who can win. Actually, is that right? Alex, did you join? Because I have Alex, Bobby, SJ, Scotsman, Hachigyoza Senpai, Jack, Jake David, Rohan, Sports Fan, and JD. Right. No, you didn't join. Okay, maybe maybe Nightbot is not very good at this. You didn't. Okay, looks like everybody is. One sec. So how do we do this? Why is everybody? Okay, let me just mark you ineligible. Okay. Okay, so I removed you two. So we have 8 people who can win. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Paid off Nightbot. Yeah. So who has the copy of the game already? Let me know so I can tag you out. Nightbot is bugging out a bit. Yes, okay, so I removed Alex and Jack. Let me remove Sports Fan. Okay, so we have 7 people left. Bobby, Chi, Scotsman, Hachigyoza, Jake David, Rohan, and JD. Alright? If you guys want to join, exclamation point Oregon. Okay, Chi also has it. Thank you. Getting better and better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people left. Your chances are growing, guys. Yes. Or maybe it's the guy behind the mods who is goofy. The guy clicking on the browser. The hype is real. 1 in 6 chance of winning. How much is that in percentage? 20? Less than 20? Not too bad odds. Good luck, guys. We'll draw it when we get to the rest area. Nightbot has a beefy Jack. I think so. I think so. I think this is the place. But this doesn't look fancy at all. Just like some random lot. They didn't even bother to cement out. No lines whatsoever. Puts gloves on. Dance like a butterfly, sting like a night moth. Oh, there we go. That's nice weather. Perfect. Okay. Let's draw this. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You guys ready? Drawing in 3, 2, 1, 16.6. There you go. Let's draw it. The winner is Bobby B. Awesome, man. Congrats. Rigged. Yeah, this time Rohan wasn't lucky. Rigged. There you go. Sure, man. Thanks as well. GG. Now I would need you to email me, so don't forget. If you can email me at theclumsygeek@gmail.com. I think you emailed me before already, so it should be pretty easy for you. And I will reply to you with the key. The key which directly comes from SCS. So thanks again to SCS for providing 2 copies for me. One so I can show you guys and one so I can share it with you. And congrats again, Bobby. Great. So where should we go next, guys? Take some tires. Is there no chilled anything? I guess not in this place, so we won't be able to test it. Okay. It looks like everything is going the same way. How about that? Going from Pendleton to Bend or to Burns? Now you have to buy it. Yeah. Portland. Nothing really fancy. If you can go maybe Freight Market, that's also a possibility. Because there are some new loads that I think are not part of the own trailers thing yet. Everything is going to Newport. This one is going to Ontario. But this is the exact route that we took in the ATS series, so maybe let's take a bit differently. How about that one? 26 tons of empty pallets. Pony up the money. Alright, G. Stay safe. Happy driving. So the most interesting load so far is that one. But I think the place we would need to go to would be either that or that. I think that looks pretty interesting with all those bends. Let's take this one. Drink, only coffee. Right. Let's take that one. Let's deposit this trailer in the meantime. 2 are still home. Nice. What face is that, Jack? 5 miles away. Good. That looks like you. Is that a face reveal right there? Hey, wait a minute. Okay, there we go. Ouch. Nice little random event there. And yeah, the textures are so beautiful. Love it. Coupled with the foggy weather lighting, just adds so much to the scene. That's you. Now that's more like it. By the way, has anyone tried the MP3 sounds from EVR yet? Rohan was mentioning that they were quite good. I haven't had a chance to record yet, unfortunately, but I'll check it out maybe when I get back. Maybe we'll switch to an MP3. And Mr. Capital's MP3 with EVR sounds, I cannot wait. Alright, Hachi. Sure thing. Appreciate that. Thank you for staying, and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you. Catch you soon. And bye-bye. Very nice looking industries. So real. Payware mod, yeah. That will for sure alienate majority of the community, but it will be more viable for him. He can live off his, he can make it a, how do you say, a living. He can make a living out of it. And that's nice, so he can continue doing what he does. But yeah, definitely the hate will not go away, especially in the trucking world, where people are pretty used to free mods. You need to get Oregon sick tomorrow. Sounds like a good plan. Unless you have some air shows planned, that might be a better deal. Oh, these logs, very nice. Oh, actually, that's where we're going. Okay, cool. Getting back to freight market country. It's nice that the weekend is close. Oh, definitely. Yes. I've been waiting for it all week. It's been a pretty busy week. I have one more working day to go. Wow. It's pretty bumpy here. Hey, Jay. Glad you made it, man. How are you? Am I that funny? Oh, very nice looking tree. Yar. Kind of stole your truck and reconfigured it, Jay. But Jay doesn't need a giveaway. I gave away a copy of Oregon. SCS was super kind to give me an extra copy, so I decided to give that away for you guys. Wow. Hey, you can take Clumsy trucking. Nice. How cool is that? Yes, let's do that. Maybe doubles. Double Clumsy trucking hype. Tri-van double or Rocky Mountain double. I think we can go with that. Yes. There's also a chilled Rocky Mountain double. Insulated. No doubt about it. Where? That one. Although, what are we hauling? If we are hauling empty pallets, okay. So the chilled thingy doesn't need to be lit up as well. Let's just get an insulated like so. Let's try that. Actually, I didn't expect that to work. But maybe when it did it for the AI trailers, it's also applicable for this one. Cool. Didn't know that would be a 2-in-1 deal. Everyone has Oregon. There you go. I'm more talented than I thought. $6 for you, the bundle. Nice. Did you also get the paint job? So you got the bundle? It's very nice, isn't it? Can come up with some funky color combinations with it. It's very nice of you, Kelly. Only thing is, we're not so matchy-matchy now. But I guess that's fine. Perfect. Not too shabby. Me likey. You've been searching for your passport. Did you manage to find it? There's a train behind us. A very long train. Well, longer than the usual ones at least. Posted. Rip posted. Yeah. Oregon Extremo. 395 south. That looks like a dangerous hairpin. Found it at last. Nice. Good job. It's similar. Me and Mrs. Clumsy were fixing our stuff. And we suddenly realized, where the heck was our SIM card for the Philippines? It's not like we're going there now, but kind of dawned on us that we kind of replaced it with some local SIM when we went to Thailand, I think. And we forgot to get it back. So we were searching for a few minutes for it. And Mrs. Clumsy thought she threw it away. But thankfully, it was just somewhere squeezed behind some other files. Is this the one? No. We go straight here. Beauty sleep, yes. Really helps. Thanks a lot, Jack. Have a good night. Stay safe, man. Catch you on Discord. Thank you. Yes, I'll try to put in as many layers as possible. Thanks. Have a great night. True, true. Man, I like the force feedback in here. Very heavy on the front axle, I think. Somehow. Actually, the dust, yeah, correct terminology, the dust. It's very nice on this part. You have to take it with the Clumsy trucking shot like this, close up. Not completely matching, but not too shabby. Nice. At last, FLB, yes. Very fitting for Oregon. Oh. And of course, I forgot that I'm in the middle of the road. Taking a screenshot. Cummins M11 for the win. Rip! Rip double. I forgot I was carrying a double. The J combo. Oh, rip. Yes. This might be the Grey Mother's house. She might not be very happy with that. Exclamation point, Clumsy works. That's a bit interesting, isn't it? The speed limit sign is inside her house. How does that work? Rip truck. I forget that I even had a double trailer even after taking a screenshot. Come on. Really? And the engine died. Nightbot must be so confused now. Looking for all those commands, all those clumsy commands. I think it comes from the same materials. That's the bucket of doom. Even tougher than adamantium, than vibranium. It can go like this as well. Although it is a bit too bright, not too scenic. Beautiful sky there. Oh my goodness, so good. Yes, I like the green background. Looks very vintage. Yeah, I think it's very old school. I remember kind of the Scania 5 Series, I think, with those green dials on the dashboard. Very 90s. Or maybe it's that 80s. I don't even know. But old school. Wow, this is heavy. This is heavy. Radium-induced look. Up, 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 up. 84 East. Almost missed it. Which one do you mean? The panels as in that one? Oh, by the way, I switched to a normal latency. You might have a much higher latency now. I checked with the others. They basically have the same ones, but I think you might be the one affected. I think you were the only one benefiting from low latency before. Ah, yes, yes. Is that how you call it? Yeah. Exactly. Old school. Very nice. Long load. Ooh, nice. So when you have a... What kind of trailer do we have again? A Rocky Mountain double, I think. You should have a sticker banner. A long load banner with it. Phew. That was cutting it too close. You still have an automatic watch that runs off the heartbeat. Runs off heartbeat, which has a radium dial. Looks so good. Let's take a photo. This is nice. That. Lots of old aircraft gauges had radium dials. How are you feeling? I think this is the bear from Long Dark haunting us, telling us to go back. Why not? You want Oregon? Go get. Man, that sky. Phew. I love morning drives like this. If you wear it, it will start working, sensing your heartbeat, blood pressure. Oh, nice. I haven't heard about that kind of mechanism. I know the automatic, the normal automatic watch where you kind of move it. How do you, kinetic something? So it charges. Didn't know the heartbeat thing. Thank you, Kelly. Catch you in 2 weeks. Stay safe and happy Transport Fever in 2 Point Hospital playing. Thank you for hanging out with us, as always. Hashtag student problems. What was that, like, line? Oh, that's nice. Mental health, mental illness. And I kind of let my engine stall there. But that's a nice ad. I think there was something similar before. Not exactly the same though. Good that they put that in. Yeah, one more day for you guys. It was posted by SCS, I think in the Oregon trailer. Not Oregon trailer, Oregon launch something. They released it yesterday. So you might be seeing it in the SCS YouTube page. Horses just grazing over there. Oh, lots of horses. Maybe we can see Alex somewhere here. Or is this like horse country, not sheep country? It's not included with the DLC. Oh, you mean like a local copy of the song? No sheep, unfortunately. Tar snakes. Man, this is heavy. 1 sec, we can get through it. Just bit by bit. There you go. Being a horse has its benefits. No, but I didn't mean it that way. Did it come across as me saying Alex is a horse? I thought I said sheep clearly. Maybe the engine is muffling the things. Or maybe I'm just not pronouncing very well today. My tongue is dead tired. GTA 5 is $19 too. How much is the latency now on your end? That's a good question. For me, it stayed the same. For the others, it stayed the same. But for you, probably different, Jay. Just 7. Cool. Much worse than 3 or 2.8 something. Not too bad. Mine is also around 6 or 7. Oh man. Very nice view. So this area, we're back in like forest, green areas. I think this might be the border right here. The border between the, what do you call, temperate and arid landscapes. It looks like there was something there. One sec. Let's have a look, guys. There might be something sneaky in there. 11.11 seconds versus 8.48. Maybe it's the region as well. Could be a number of different factors. Ah, it's closed. Okay, there's nothing here probably. But who knows? Yeah, there's nothing. Okay. I was hoping we could find like a statue or something. I don't like it. Latency is better for those who own Oregon. Wow, nice name. Welcome to the stream, Trumpster Geek. Very nice. Welcome, how are you? Thank you for joining. I think you also followed the channel, right? I think I got a notification about that the other day. Appreciate that. And I really like this view with the reflections in the forests and everything. So good. So good. Yeah, that one works. Just make it less wide. Like so. Then we have a winner. Nice. One more, sorry. Because this might look very well as well. Very good as well. Sure looks like it. Very creative name. I like it. We had no clue at all, right? Maybe a bit of both, huh? Why not? Two trolls with one stone. Two trolls with one nick. And I'm super excited for the Volvo VNL. I wonder how the interior will look like. And I'm so excited to drive an optimized Volvo VNL finally. I'm sure our modders will jump on top of that. Because I'm sure the accessories will not be enough. No matter what SCS does, our community will find a way to make more dots. Never enough dots. You can never have too many dots. Went down to 5.83. Nice. Cool. Old Volvo VT880. I haven't seen that. How did it look? Very nice lighting here with the trees and everything. Ah, yes. Ooh. Looks like we are approaching a... What is this? A bridge? A dam? A bridge. Beautiful bridge. You guys know what's happening here. It's like the VNL 670. Ah, I see. The Pro Mods teaser music is playing. Oh yeah. These commands really work, huh? I wonder how Twitch does it. There is some kind of magical connection on chat and in-game. Especially with the Clumsy command. Okay, now that's not good. Yeah. Trumpster Geek, you'll have to get some better language going, otherwise we'll have to time you out. That would have been nice, but it's a bit dark. So let's let it go. I like this. I don't like how heavy this trailer is though. Even if at 5th gear we cannot accelerate. Ooh, what is that? Okay, maybe now is not the time to do sightseeing. Okay, there we go. Where's that going? This is like Mud Runner now. Alternate routes and everything. Maybe that leads to a watchtower. Oh, there's nothing there. Just dirt road. Oh, that looks so good. Oh, that looks so good. One more photo, please. Nice frame rates with all these trees, that's true. Yeah, definitely feeling the pain now, Jay. I think it's a long cut, a long way. Oh, I can't see the nice angles. Oh, that one works though. Yeah, that one works. I'll take that. Sounds like real guns. Doesn't it sound like gurgling? Somebody gurgling or gargling? You can imagine it that way instead. So it's not too much. Oh, this is a much better view. Sorry, let's take one more. There you go. Jay called it. You know it. The reviews of Venom are bad. That's sad to hear. I was hoping they would make it nice. Oh, you're right, draw distance. That is a very good observation. How did they manage that one? Man, that is so good. I think they're learning a few tricks now, huh? They are able to circumvent the limitation of the graphics engine. Looks so good. So good. Someone passed gas. Someone had way too many chilies. Maybe stayed a bit too long in Mexico Extremo. How do we take a photo here? They changed some graphic settings for this DLC. So do you know if that affects the entire game? Or only when you're in this area? And I ended up with the same angle as before. I think they did, Rohan. I think they prepared for it. The entire game, nice. It's good to hear. Wrong gear. You sure you want to do that? You guys sure you want to do that? Really, no one is giving way. Okay, that guy is good decision. Exclamation Clumsy. Yeah, Clumsy command never fails. OMG. You can do it. yeah. This is such a nice view. Goodness. Our truck probably isn't loving it very much though, but it's worth it. Have a good night, Scotsman. Thank you for staying and sorry about the giveaway. Hopefully you'll find some extra cash lying around to get a copy. Or maybe wait for the Steam sale. Truck looks beautiful with the paint job, thanks. Glad you like it too. Have a good night, Scotsman. Catch you on Discord and thank you. Bobby won the giveaway. Bobby B. He should be emailing me in a bit, I think. Are you still here, Bobby? Yeah, I like the brown paint job. Doesn't fit perfectly with this set of trailers, but the one we had, the own trailer, was pretty nice. You all thought Rohan was going to win, yeah. Rohan has an insane talent for winning giveaways. Now it's evening out. Are you his lucky charm? Maybe that's it. Name J. Actually, the textures here. Is this what you mean? Like in the realistic weather from Grimes? Look at that happy horse just trotting around. So like the less saturated textures. I don't have the mod enabled though, so I guess they kind of learned in Oregon to do that already. Yes, the bendy roads are very nice. Malheur National Forest. Was in Northern California, headed to Oregon, so Mount Hood. What is Mount Hood? Very nice textures here. Lots of things going on. Whoa. Did you guys see the LOD on those? Like they appeared like as stick figures initially, and then they appeared without their vests, like plain looking clothes, and then they appeared with their orange vests at the last moment. Mount Vernon. Oh, the residents here won't be happy about that. Pretty noisy Jake break. It's a big old mountain. Snow-covered peaks. Ah. Oh, that's a very nice river. Oh, I should have taken a photo there. Missed it. They're deaf anyway. Yeah, probably. Didn't see anyone complain. Canal. Could be a stream. Is that a new prefab? Very nicely done. And these buildings as well. Very nice. Very, very nice. Yes, that's also what I know. Man-made. This motel. Indeed. I'm actually not sure. I reported it. And Pavel mentioned that he forwarded it to the ATS team, the map team. And I'm hoping they fixed it in time. Otherwise they would be getting a lot of reports. Because that's a very nice road, isn't it? Hey, party! That might be Cheese House right there. Having a housewarming. Maybe we should drop by. Yes. Now we know why it took so long. All the details they put in. They sure know how to not rush things. But the quality they give is more than justified. It's a long drive from London, she. Didn't know the house he bought was in the US. Didn't tell. What are these? Just some random stones in the road. They look a bit weird, don't they? They look a bit like sheep from a distance. Short commute. Yeah. Nothing fancy. Actually, the hairpins aren't too bad either, huh? But maybe that's because we're driving so slow. Oh, it's close, too bad. They look like sheep. Exactly. Yes. So much. Not enough sleep. Not enough rest. Voice is tired from all the advanced recording. But it's worth it. I mean, I'm still happy to be able to stream before I go. So thank you guys for being here. Tired but happy, I guess is how you can describe it. Come on. Goodness. The truck behind us, they're carrying the new load. House prefabs. I think we have house prefabs on episode 2 in ATS. I think that's a new cargo. Today, well, technically tomorrow, but it's like late night today. Sometime after midnight. Yes, the new buoys, yes. I think that's episode 3 or one of those. Yeah, I was lucky enough to get jobs with those. Flight is around 12 hours, I think. It's a direct flight. So thankfully no more switching over, waiting for layovers and everything. I like the textures on those rocks. Okay. Focus. Focus. That woke me up a bit. Let's get a little help from our retarder friend here. Actually, maybe not even the hotel. I think when we get to the plane later, I'll just get knocked out after sitting down. So tired. But I think Mrs. Clumsy is even more tired. She has a lot of work that is popping up last minute. So last night we stayed up until around 1 AM. She was working and I was staying up with her, just playing some space trucking. But she likes it that way, when it's like I'm not sleeping and I'm just like right beside her. So she feels like she's not alone, even though I'm just playing. Entire trip. RIP. Man, going to Switzerland just to sleep. Why not? Nothing like sleeping in Switzerland, exactly. Fresh air. Fresh alpine air. Oh, stuttering left and right. That's good, that's okay. I'm actually... It's interesting how the speed limit here is 65, like you're on an interstate. With these kind of bends, like look at that. Actually, if I steered any more there, my trailer would probably have flipped over. It was either flipping over or being on the other side of the road. Dangerous. We just slept the whole trip. Worth it. 10 out of 10. Goodness. I'm not sure if I should be happy if that happens. Probably not. On one end, I get to catch up on all the sleep that I'm missing out on, but paying that much just to sleep. Cross traffic does not stop. It's interesting why they would have that sign. Isn't that implied already? That's why there's a stop sign there. Maybe sometimes a bit of redundancy doesn't hurt. Sleepy truck, sleepy Clumsy. Yeah, that flipping over. Updated physics, yes. A lot more wobbly now. Like if I do this, actually it's not too bad here. Rocky Mountains used to be more... Oh, it was not the Rocky Mountain, it's the B-double. The B-double was the super unstable one before, but I think they fixed that as well. I want you to... There you go. It's the US, you need signs if not to at least one. Fair point. It's not a proper road if there's no signage in it. For me, baby. When did that song come out? That might have been my generation. There's the entrance, somewhere here, I think. Oh, the FedEx sign still works. That's nice. But where is the entrance? I think the entrance was over... Oh, it's over here, the gate. Okay, there's a gate. Models and details have improved a lot, definitely agree there. And they made it in such a way that the performance isn't affected. It's amazing. I mean, I am getting a bit of frame rate loss, but that's not because of the game. It's because of the recording, streaming, and the telemetry. My system cannot handle everything in perfect fashion. Oh crap. This is not going to go pretty well. Okay, I think that works. But this one I doubt will work. Ruth, baby Ruth means. Oh, you watched it already. Nice, that was fast. I forgot to even put it on my list. Maybe it's on the plane. What's the name of the movie again? Maybe it's on the plane. The list of movies on the plane. Oh, come on. That won't go? How about that one? The Goonies. You watched it before. Nice. Okay, let's do a bit of double parking here, so I can rage quit probably. Take it slow. That is not the direction I wanted to go. Not at all. Okay, maybe should be different. Probably easier if I just go around the entire way, but I kind of want to prove this to myself. Came out in 1985. Wow. Before I was born. Eek. Cult classic. What's it about? Hey Shaka. Thank you for joining. How are you? Welcome to the stream. I'm just fumbling around with the parking here. It's been a while since I reversed a double, and I have no clue what I'm doing anymore. That kind of works, but it's about pirates in Astoria. Ah, nice. Hey, Pokemon. Glad you made it, man. How are you? No classes today? Is it holiday? Pretty clueless about this stuff. Glad you could join. Oregon hype. Kids follow a treasure map to save their neighborhood. Sounds pretty interesting. This parking though, not very interesting to watch. Josh Brolin is in that movie? So what am I doing wrong, guys? Why is it that no matter which direction I turn, it's going to the left? One-eyed Willie's treasure is there. Nice. Okay, there we go. That's the direction I want to go, but it's too sharp. Children's Day. Not Youth Day. Close enough. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Oh my goodness. This is impossible to reverse. I still have some next week off. Nice. Congrats. Glad you finished it. Should get a treat. Like Oregon maybe. For finishing it. absolutely unreversible. Nope. If you can reverse a set of doubles, you are king. Yeah, that pretty much sums it up. It is a Spielberg movie. Ah, interesting. Okay. Take it really slow. Just doesn't work. I quit. Does not work. The Goonies are done by Spielberg. Cool. Can I even turn like this? Nope. We might be in trouble, guys, because we might have a problem. That's a good movie. Oh, you watched it already. Nice. Maybe it is in the plane. I'll have to put it on my list. F7. Come on. There we go. Yes. Yes. Trailer damage. Oh man. Now you get damage after all that. Story by Steven Spielberg. Now we have to watch it. So, how do we turn around here? I think it's pretty used to scratches and all the problems on its trailers by now. It's pretty much a requirement from all the truck drivers. Like so. So even with the freight market, it's now a separate setting, trailer damage and cargo damage. Interesting. Yeah, this will not work. I think we'll have to skip this. Or maybe I can... how the heck do you park this thing? Drive-by parking is so easy. Come here and do it. Come here and you do it. Oh my goodness. Does that work? I don't even know how to turn here. You don't, short answer. Looks like, yes, we will have to go out. Where do we turn around though? Damaging the entire truck. Oh no, rip sign. No driving around. No! Look at that! Evasive maneuvers. That's wide already for me. Physics hype. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Kind of works, and we also ruined the stop sign in the process. I think that's as clumsy as it gets. That's photo worthy. Dancing truck. Yes, that is the that was the goal, Rohan, but easier said than done, at least for me. Use that as a thumbnail. Oh, it's down again. Killjoy. Okay. Not a game bug. Okay, let's try it. We have to stick to the left without hitting the trailer at the back. I think this is good enough. Right? Yeah, that should be good. That was a stunt. Stunt move. Okay, so from here I just go straight, right? I think. Ah, that looks much better. Yeah, I took a too wide turn a while ago. That was probably it. There we go. That was much smoother than the first try. I hate Rocky Mountain doubles. And we are late on top of that. But there is no damage on the trailer. On the cargo at least. Love it. Beautiful. Like a glove. Probably not how you would word it. But fine. Okay, I think we're good there. Let's get back our trailer. Like a mitten. Very timely. Yeah, like a mitten I think it is. Not trailer. Oh yeah, let me hope. Hope against hope. Oh, there's nothing. I was hoping there was a log trailer by now. Okay, so apparently not. Let's get that. Waiting for your garage in Phoenix. Can we make that any faster maybe? $12 USD. And voila! Just like a magic trick. The trailer is at our backs. Oh, I think that's new, isn't it? I think it's the first time I've seen that icon. Curtains. Not too sure though. Let's take a short journey. Since we have around 20 minutes to go. Not that short maybe. Ontario. We can go and take some curtains to Ontario. That can work. There we go. Okay, no more doubles. I think I've had it enough with doubles. Where is the line even? Sometimes the line is so hard to see depending on how gray the ground is. Oh, there it is. When you zoom in, it's much clearer. And that will be a bit too much. Got the base game for $5. Yeah, but that is SCS's business model. The base game itself is pretty cheap. It's like almost a free trial. And then when you get hooked, that's when you'll buy the map DLCs. And even though they're more expensive, they're not really that expensive, are they? Compared to the AAA games that we are familiar with. Good. Alright, Rohan. Thanks a lot, man. Sorry about the giveaway. But yeah, hope you manage to get a copy sometime soon. Have a good night. And thank you for joining. Catch you on Discord. I'll keep you guys posted. And stay tuned on Instagram if you would like some updates on what's been happening over in the Alps. The discoverable there, nice. Love that sound. Thank you, man. Catch you soon. Aftermath of the didn't go so well for these signs. I feel bad for them now. Alright, sports fan, have a good night, man. Thank you, thank you. I'll catch you guys soon. Clumsy science, exactly. Clumsified. I think that's a new term from Chi. I think that's the new truck, isn't it? The new AI, yeah, that one, with different containers, different how do you say, attachments. Did that get J-Dard? I think that got JC-fied. What sports fan said. Yeah, that looked new. The van looked very nice. Very different setups as well. Sometimes a box, sometimes a flatbed, sometimes like a chilled box and whatnot. Cool stuff. Map bundle. I'm not sure if they added anything, but I wouldn't put it past them. Yeah, probably something in time for ooh, very nice. Very nice scene there. I think something in time for Steam sale, maybe Halloween. They'll probably put New Mexico on sale. Delicious and deliciously natural, I guess. I find this way station interesting. To have a way station in this like small road. Usually you would only have them in the bigger highways, right? Rip your RC car savings. No, I don't know if there's a map bundle. You'll have to check the Steam page. I'm just assuming that there should be. Or maybe they will create one in time for the Halloween sale. But yeah, don't take my word for it. Yes, definitely not Oregon. Oregon will remain full price for the next few months. I'm not sure how long it is before they get discounts for it. But definitely not within the first few months. And actually, is it only New Mexico? Is New Mexico the first paid DLC for ATS? I was assuming we had more. We have others, but not map. New Mexico heavy cargo steering creations wheel tuning. I see. I see. Okay, cool. That's a cool bundle. Get everything in one go. Nice. Maybe they'll add special transport to that one soon. Oh yeah. Speaking of special transport, has anyone heard about it? Has anyone heard any news about it? It's been looming over the horizon for quite a bit, but never quite enough to come out actually. Arizona was free. Oh, that's right, that's right. Yes, that would be very interesting. I wonder when they have that planned. I was never excited for Oregon. I was looking forward more to Oregon than the special transport. Probably because I'm so scared of special transport. Not very clumsy friendly. Yeah, they went silent about that. Maybe they encountered some, I don't know, roadblocks, showstoppers, which is very interesting because they managed to do it for ATS already. So it's probably not technical in nature. Maybe it's about the map. Maybe they have to change a lot of stuff. Takes more work. You want the shark tank? Oh yeah, that's the the bounding box, right? For their tests. I hope they keep it. I hope they keep it. Or even maybe someone can mod it in. Or someone from their team can have a mod for it. Wouldn't be realistic, but would be pretty fun. The shark ate developers. Maybe that's what happened. That's why everyone went silent. We don't even have ETS2's SD. That one can be for sale for sure. And that's a very interesting DLC. Highly recommend you try it. A real different playthrough. More finesse than actual driving skills. Well, I guess that's part of the driving skill, the finesse. Slow but steady. If they're quiet about it, it means it will be coming soon. Ah, I like that perspective. It's a good point. Maybe for Christmas. Sounds good. Hyping everyone with a truck in Oregon so people forget about ST. That's actually a good tactic, huh? How do you call that? Yeah, like switch and bait. Bait and switch. Maybe not the other way around. Sleight of hand, I think, is the better term. It's like a magician. $360 horsepower premium. I'm not sure if you can get out of the gate that way. Might be a pretty exciting journey. Why not? Try a 4x2 low deck. Like 270 horsepower. Something even lower. Ooh, nice. Oops. This looks like Mexico Extremo. This part right here. Reminds me of the highway in Mexico Extremo. Would be fun if it moves. Lower HP can actually pull it. Maybe the low deck is the more exciting part. R230. Nice. Get lots and lots of gears. Ah, yeah, that's true. Yeah. The torque can manage to get you there. Yeah. I heard about this some time ago. I'm not really sure if it's true. I haven't studied the engines, the engine definitions that detailed, but when I was starting ATS and I was looking for engine information, someone in Reddit told me that the game doesn't really care about the horsepower. Like the horsepower is just flavor text. I think it only bases the power of the engine based on the torque and some other number, and based on those two numbers it like calculates the horsepower equivalent, something like that. And I'm not sure if it's true, but it seemed like he knew what he was talking about. That's why you get crawler gears. Torque is the most valuable rating. It's interesting though, isn't it? Even though we know that torque is the most valuable rating, when we talk about engines, we usually talk about the horsepower still. Get the 500 horsepower one. It's a very nice wallpaper. You don't get the 2100 Newton meter one. Maybe because it's too long to pronounce, I don't know. That's how it works for BeamNG. Torque is pulling power, HP is acceleration from 100 RPM to red line. Horsepower is simply torque measured over a period of time. So that is accurate even in real life. So the horsepower is like a number evaluated from the torque. But then how could one engine have the same torque but different horsepowers? So there's probably some other factor involved, huh? Oh, thank you for the host, by the way. I didn't notice that. Host by Chris. So because of the gears, gear ratio, differential and whatnot, yeah, that makes sense. So I wonder how SCS does it. Because if you look at the config, right, you go to the engine page, you see the horsepower, the torque, and then after that you pick the transmission. But it didn't seem like the transmission directly affects the numbers you see on the engine, which I would expect it should. Maybe the game is just not simulating it that detailed, huh? But in real life, that should have a bearing. The transmissions should have a bearing on the speed. Yes, a dynamometer measures torque values and calculates horsepower from that. Interesting. This is the stuff I know nothing about. Loader Saints mod. Which mod is that? Might be worth a look. We have to learn more. This is what I was talking about. I can't remember who told it. Was it Alex or UJ? That the eastern part of Oregon is more flat. And it is definitely flat. Look at this. But even with such a flat scenery, there's still so many things happening in here. Very nice. Ah, the real Ethan Fuller transmissions mod. Right. It confuses me even more. Because I don't know the fundamentals, I guess. Because when I look at the transmissions, some of them have the same differential, the same gear ratio, different model number. So I'm not sure what changes exactly. Because from in-game stats, it seemed like they are identical. What rims are those? These are from Smarties pack. The old Alcoa 8.25, I think. Bro, did I hit you? Not really. Where is he going? I think he's taking a photo. He must be in photo mode. Let's wait for him. Now you know what power plants mean. I still don't. When you say power plant, Elite Dangerous is what comes to my mind. I guess it's the same concept, but how does it work in an engine? It's on the phone. To make also that's a Mumbai bus comment. Bro, where the heck are you going? Let's give him a little nudge. Maybe he needs some help. Power plant is an engine of sorts. More than likely the differences are individual gear ratios inside transmissions. Ah, okay, might be. Right. Although the game cannot really show that, huh? Let's leave you in the middle. Let's see how you fare. He's still on the phone, guys. He didn't even notice. He's busy. Maybe replying to Discord or something. ED power plant is correct. Nice. At least there is some bases in there, huh? Not full sci-fi. Right. That makes sense, Alex. Cool. So wait. I'm still clueless about this part. When you have the gear ratio in the game, in the config, you have this gear ratio and sometimes it's like 14 point something, 11 point something to this number. What is that 11 or 14? And how do you like know which one you like better? Like, is that the range of the first gear? And the bigger that is, the farther your first gear can go, which means it's not for heavy hauling. Now that's what confuses me, because you taught me already the differential. But yeah, that gear ratio I'm still clueless about. Number of engine revolutions. Number of engine revolutions. And the one is the number of times the output of transmission turns. Oh, that's very technical. I see. RPMs. Makes sense. RPM, revolutions per minute. So when you have 14, that's 1400? So an engine turns 11 times. Ah. So it's an 11:1 ratio. 14:1 ratio. Interesting. And how does this translate to the behavior of the truck? Where would that be useful to know? The more spins there are, the slower, the less the truck moves, because there are more spins needed. The less spins it needs, the 11:1 is more spins, it's the slower the change of gears. So it's higher the better for heavy loads. Because the more spins you have, the slower you will change gears, and you'll have better handling of power. This is very good stuff. This is perfect. This is what's missing in my brain's knowledge when picking transmissions. More RPM means you can start or haul heavier stuff, but that limits your top speed. But this 14 or 11, it doesn't indicate what gear you should be shifting in, what RPM you should be shifting in. Or is that also the same? Like when I reach 11, if it's 11, then I should be shifting at 11. Because I always shift at around 1500. It does indicate the gear change. Actually, that's very interesting stuff. Where are we parking this? There. But how are we parking there? That's the different question. Regardless of the gear number, engine should be shifted in the power band, or merely around 14 or 1500. So that kind of makes sense, because regardless of the transmission I pick, usually the shifting range remains the same. I have to wrap my head around this new important information. But I think I'm getting the gist of it. I think I need to research about it more. But thank you. Thanks, Alex and Jay. Any engine, diesel or gas, has an optimum power band that is most efficient. And that is not dependent on the transmission. That shifting range. Too low and the engine will lug down, like the gurgling sound, right? Too high and it's very inefficient. That one I know at least, based on experience. But the technicalities, those are beyond me. Nothing to do with the transmission. Very cool stuff, guys. I'll read more into it. What am I hitting? Should not be hitting anything. Oh, my truck is. Okay. There you go. Oh my goodness, that's wrong one. Most are dependent to each other. Okay, so I shouldn't attribute the transmission, the gear ratio, with the shifting range, but I should attribute the gear ratio to the revs, pulling power. Not really pulling power, but how do I say? You can have the same truck and engine but different transmissions. One would be good for heavy haul and the other would be good for high-speed highway haul. Right, but they would both be shifting at the same range. Is that what you mean? Stop this one. This is a very nice drop-off point. Very creatively done. Lots of different objects and obstacles. Have to really drive in straight back like that. Cannot drive in at an angle. Cool. Just like the low bed chassis. Yeah, I think so. Very useful stuff, guys. Thank you for teaching me yet again. I'll look for some YouTube videos to highlight what happened. Suddenly it went dark. Interesting. We are done, yes. We're just going to drive to that interesting looking rest area. I think it's a hotel of some sort. 22.8 consumption back from London. Well, that's good for a truck. Is it heavy traffic? No worries, Pokemon. Glad you made it. Thanks for being here. Do like that green a lot better at night. It does give you that vibe, huh? That classic vibe. Yes, exactly. Yeah, so old school. This is the main reason why I kept it. It's so fitting with the truck. The other colors are nice, but they kind of add a more modern vibe. At least for me. My goodness, I just realized that sound in third gear, it sounds similar to the Asp Explorer, that spaceship that I used in Elite Dangerous. Maybe that's where they got it from. Changed K100 though now. Nice, congrats. The one by Cyrus the Virus? Or is there a different one? Freightliner Asp, yes, that's the one. Yeah. Maybe the oops, K100 by GTM Team is just around the corner as well. Who knows? We can hope. Let me just have a look at those transmissions before we go. Just to get a feel for the different numbers. And if anyone is watching this on YouTube and you're learning a lot, or you're wondering about a lot, let me know, okay? It would be nice to know that I'm not the only one as clueless as this. Yes, that's true. Volvo VNL coming soon anyway. Lots of interesting trucks coming. So we have that one. Ah, yes. 14.4 revolutions in the engine equates to 0.73 in the transmission, something like that. So this is actually for heavy haul, what I picked. But oh, look at this, 16.94. So I should pick a lower one if I want to go like highway driving. There's even like a 10 here. Interesting. Which I guess makes sense, because you wouldn't need an 18 speed probably for highway driving. So the 18 speeds usually have high ratios. Let me check one more. Yeah, the 18 speed only come in 14.4. Oh no, there are some as well. Okay, fine. Those gears that SCS lists aren't really explained well enough. That's why you look at the differentials more than the gears. Ah, okay, so that's not very useful info. Yeah, my favorite is 3.08, but that's for ETS2. For ATS, it might be a bit different. It's not the exact speeds. Cool. Well, that is very useful stuff. Thank you for that info, guys. Learned a lot. And thank you for staying the entire time. Thank you for being here and catching up. Oh man, beautiful sky. Way to end the stream. They show the first gear and the last gear. Ah, okay. Okay. Is that it? Okay, great. I'll have a look again. Thank you again, and have a good night. Have a nice day, guys. Thank you for moderating, Alex and Jay, and for all the tidbits. Thanks, Pokemon. Whoever else is in the stream, Echi, heavy right foot and a V10 engine. Oh, V10. That's why. Hey, Bobby. Thank you again. And don't forget to email me, alright? So I can reply with a key for you. Thanks. I'll keep you guys posted. Catch you guys in 2 weeks and on Discord. Thanks and bye-bye. Clumsy Trekking.